This is a small violin of one of my beginner students. They decided to get a cheaper option. That it's also a handmade violin, not a bad sound, but the workmanship is not as good as the ones that are more expensive. So just to show what could happen if you decide to go on price instead of quality. So in this case, the tuning across the strings are not in perfect fifths. So as you know, the violin is tuned in fifths. So if we put the fingers across, if we do it straight across, that would be basically the angle. So you can see there's a big difference from there. It makes a slight curve and then coming back to the G string. So there's no way that a student can put the fingers straight across as they move to the lower string. So let's just have a look. I'll put my finger like this just for the video so that we can see it. So if we go on the E string, that's the first finger. On the second string, the A string, there's your first finger placement. So you can see it's quite far back from where the first finger was there. On the D string, about the same. Now for the G string, we have to move slightly forward again. If we go straight from where the D was, it's just off there. So as you can see, it really makes a curve and it is very difficult to play. So I put the tapes for the student just for the holidays to practice, and once the luthier is working again, we'll take it, and as you can see there at the top, at the nut, he will most probably have to take a part of the nut away there, as the E string, part of the nut at the E string is smaller than on the G string. And there might be other reasons. Sometimes if the neck is just a fraction of a millimeter out, the angle, when they fix it to the body, that could also affect the tuning. So it's really very important that we take all this into consideration when we choose an instrument, because in the end you might now spend some extra funds that you thought you were saving on a luthier to change and get this to actually work properly. So it's a good thing to really have somebody look at an instrument if you can, and if you can't and you have to order it online or something like that, go for an option that you know the instruments are well made and well set up. So hopefully this was useful, and good luck in getting your instrument.